Alrighty, fellas, good morning. My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information, and what's happening inside the PokeMMO community. We have some pretty cool stuff to cover today, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm excited. I have done a little bit of research. I told you guys I wanted to look into Chinese catch events and get back to that, and I have some things to talk about today. It's especially important for the Australian PokeMMO community. A lot of people complain about not being able to make catch events on PokeMMO time zones, like on, American time zones, etc. But I think Australians truly get screwed the hardest, and I'm really excited. I found some catch events they can participate into and hopefully give you guys a way to see those catch events coming up, as well as I will try to cover. We have a whole new region essentially of catch events to cover now during stream recaps, so we basically just doubled our catch events that we get to cover. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first, we have obviously the normal, I guess I shouldn't say normal, American catch events, American and like European and etc. Western world, I don't know the correct term. Western world catch events. Raise the Hellhounds. I'll try to workshop that. Apologies. The 12th of September, Friday, 2025 at 2 p.m. ET, we got ourselves a Houndoom Houndour catch event. Route 214 in Sinnoh. Houndour plus 6, Sudowoodo plus 2, Mothim, Girafarig, and Stunky are all catchable. Nature bonus plus 5. And then there's a gift shiny Houndour up for grabs. Really beautiful catch event. Someone said UG 2 a.m. If this does not work for you, I'll show you some catch events. Don't worry. The time zone's the problem. We'll get to good catch events for you. Fantastic prize though. Fantastic Pokemon. You love to see it. Let me go ahead and get my music playing now that the happy song is over. Continuing, we've got the new chapter event coming up as well. This is on the 14th of September, Sunday at 4 p.m. ET. That's my time zone, so I just shouted out 4 p.m. ET. Route 101 in Hoenn, so it's a very early game catch event. Very good for all types of players and beginners. You're going to be catching Zigzagoon, Poochyena, Wurmple, Jigglypuff, Timid, and Jolly, and Relax are your nature bonuses. Catch events are phenomenal for all types of players. They break monotony. They're really fun. They're refreshing. They get you involved in the community. There's a lot of really cool things, okay? As well as if you're an Iron Man, they're crucial. They give you passive ways to make Pokeyen by catching some Pokemon. Not as much as you would in the past, unfortunately, but you also have an overarching chance of winning a shiny Pokemon, winning some free RP. Best time to win free RP because we're upcoming to the event season, right? So this catch event is Gift, Treat Go, Tortured, or Mudkip, all 6x31 or 6x0 if you really wanted them to be. It's all your IVs that you select, and then 1,000 reward points. Next up, I'm gonna keep shouting out because it is very fucking cool, the Safari Showdown catch event. This is not an official catch event. All official catch events are held by the PokeMMO staff. This one is just held by a community member. This is someone who's going out of his way to make a really cool event for the community and do really cool work, okay? It is a 2-part catch event where you catch Pokemon in the Safari Zone and then use those raw Pokemon. No EV training, no XP training, no items, like nothing, right? Yeah, nothing. Raw Pokemon. You take those into a PvP tournament and win good vanities, donator statuses, really cool stuff. This happens at Saturday, 5 p.m. UTC on Channel 3. Pokedex is the guy to watch out for in-game. Next up, we're on to the Chinese catch events. The main thing I'm really excited to talk about today, and the one thing I wanted to get to, right? If you don't know, the Chinese player base in PokeMMO is huge, which is really good for the game, but it's a massive player base that a lot of us don't always get to interact with or see, right? I don't speak Mandarin, right? I'm the dumb American who only knows English, right? So we miss out when you're language locked like that. You miss out on so much content. You miss out on conversation, community, etc. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit better about trying to reach out to the Mandarin community and just figure out what's going on here. So we've got this catch event that I've translated. If you don't know, if you're on Google Chrome, you can go to the top right, go to the little 3 dots, and then scroll all the way down near the bottom and find the translate option. I translated most of these to English, so there's going to be rough translations. Just, be flexible with it, but the important thing is the information. This actually does translate to my time zone. This is at 4 p.m. Actually, I don't know if I have it written over here. This is at 4 a.m. I believe, my time zone, so excuse that. Yeah, I think that's incorrectly translated for me personally. All right. This is a Lickitung catch event. Thank you, Cody. Lickitung catch event, Saturday, September 13th, 2025 at 1600 Beijing time. Now, I had to do some Googling to figure out what time, what that is, right? What that translates to. 1600 Beijing time is 4 a.m. my time. So I will not be doing these events, right? These are not for me. These are for you guys, because this event is at 6 p.m. ACT or Australian Central Time. Now, Australia, from my understanding, has 3 time zones. I picked the center one. There's one that's an hour, like they're a little bit, one's like 1 hour ahead, one's 1 hour behind from Central. So I just chose the one in the middle, Australian Central Time. If I'm wrong, I'm doing live research and translating and Googling. So if I have any of this incorrect, please correct me in the comments. I love stuff like that. Thank you so much. But from my understanding, in Australian Central Time, this is a 6 p.m. catch event. For Australian players, I don't know how you ever make the normal Western world catch events. I feel like your best bet is to go for the Chinese catch events. So if you're an Australian Iron Man, for example, this is crucial information to you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of translation stuff. Like I think it says, yeah, racial bonus instead of species. You got to just roll with the punches, okay? Roll with the punches. September 13th, 2025. It is at 1600 Beijing time, or 4 a.m. ET, or 6 p.m. ACT. It's going to be the Johto Safari Zone. Johto Safari Zone mountainous area is what it's called, I believe. 1 hour, 1 hour for catching, 10 minutes to submit. Big tongue, it's a lot of, it's rough translations. So we can obviously tell Lickitung is a +5 species bonus, Larvitar is +3, Rattata +0. It's in the Johto Safari Zone. My boy Big Tongue, yeah. And you want to make sure to whisper the moderators very similarly. Email submissions will not work. Like there's some really, we're all learning this together. That's the beautiful part of it, in my opinion. And you get a gift flash Big Tongue, a shiny Lickitung, of course, shiny Lickitung. And I don't know if this is translated incorrectly, but they get less RP. They get less RP, but it's more split up, which is kind of interesting. I never realized that prizes are distributed differently in Chinese catch events. They get 500 for everybody, as opposed to the Western ones are like 1,000 and then 500 and then 250. That's really interesting. 500 for everybody. So you get that chance for a shiny Lickitung. Next up, we have one more. The other problem is this is an official catch event. I'm almost certain of it. I can't tell if this is an official catch event or not. It's made by a moderator, so that makes me think it is, but the format is a bit different, and I can't confirm or deny that for Ironman accounts, which is tough. Next up is this Basculin catch event. You can see they actually tell you how to submit here, which is really, really nice. Friday, September 12th, 2025, 7 p.m. Beijing time. I translated that. 7 p.m. Beijing time, I believe, is 7 a.m. ET. So I actually could do this. Or it's 9 p.m. ACT. 1 hour to catch Savage Bass or Basculin over at Route 1 in Unova. Pretty easy to comprehend that, thankfully. And then you get a shiny Basculin chance, as well as all the RPs. So that's the 2 Chinese catch events that I could find. There also is one. This one's definitely unofficial, I believe. This is the one definitely unofficial catch event that I found that's for a specific guild. I don't know if you need to be in the guild. I'm not sure, but I wanted to show it off a little bit to show you guys. Saturday, September 13th, 2025, 2100 Beijing time. I did not translate this one. If you want to do this, it's up on the forums. Sinnoh Route 211. They even qualify right side of a city. Well, not Charmeleon. Chimchar. It threw me off. Chimchar, Chimecho, Little Fire Horse, and then Big Tooth Raccoon. Big species bonuses. Stubborn and Restrained. I'm assuming this is Adamant? I don't know what Restrained is. Is it something slow? Brave? No, it wouldn't be Brave, would it? This is probably Adamant. I don't know what this is. If someone knows, let me know. Anyways, that you have a chance for just some RP. There are no shinies, I believe. You get some special awards. I don't know what those entail. Flash Talisman's a shiny charm. I'm going to start learning these, and we are learning these together. That's where I'm at. All right. Next up, beyond all the catch event stuff, which is a lot of catch event stuff, right? I love this guy's name and picture as well. Pepperoni Secret. Presently, custom encounter counters are considered to be part as or as. So this is a encounter counter theme options. We have the official encounter counter in game now, which is amazing. One of the few things we lost with the new encounter counter compared to the old one is we no longer have the theme, right? If you don't know, you could here, let me actually load mine up. You could install encounter counters on PokeMMO and have little themes on them, and they would have little pretty visuals, and you could put whatever Pokemon you enjoyed on them. So for example, mine had a shiny Shuckle, as you can see in the top right hand corner. I think it's like a cute little customization touch. I think stuff like that is really important in MMOs, right? You cannot do that currently on the new encounter system. So we just have this little gray black box. I like the idea of there being an option implemented in game. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I love the idea of there being some sort of option to have themes. Maybe that'll come in the future. Maybe they're already working on it. I don't know, but I thought it was a pretty easy inclusion. All right, I think that is all the news I wanted to go ahead and cover. Thank you guys for your patience. I do want to cover one more thing on a personal note. If you guys want to go above and beyond and support the channel in the best way possible, as well as contribute to a streamathon at the end of the month, Factor, link in the description. You get awesome pre-made meals you can pop in the microwave. They focus on getting you your nutrients for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You save gas money, you save time to go to the grocery store, you save time on dishes. As someone who's self-employed, the more I realize, like, my time is really valuable. And as someone who runs out of time and energy in like my most valuable resources right now, I really care about how I get my food. And I love cooking for fun, don't get me wrong, but sometimes, a lot of times, I don't want to do it and I don't want to worry about it. And Factor is a fantastic option to getting me my nutrients, keeping me on track so I can stay busy, do what I need to do in life, get through as many things as possible, but they also make sure I don't keel over at the age of 30, and also make sure that I, you know, stay on track and stay healthy. So shout out to Factor, amazing meals, link in the description. Just check them out. They have some really cool options. Check them out, link in the description. It's 50% off your first order with my link, which is the real, like, that's the real deal, you know. It's hard to go wrong. I would say Factor is generally not for everybody. It's for people who live pretty fast lives, and for people who are, you know, work really hard or are really busy, right? It's not for people who want to cook every night for enjoyment, right? Totally, it's important to tell you that not every product is for everybody. I want to be honest with you guys with that. However, with the 50% off, it's hard to go wrong. That's kind of where I stand. With that 50% off discount, it's hard to go wrong, at least trying it. It's the best way to support me. They give me a generous cut, I gotta be honest with you guys, as well as it's a great product that I used to use before they ever even sponsored me. So that's our stream recap intro. Let's get into some gameplay. All right, shout out to Fly Happy for this correction and this source, as well as apologies for mine, because I was wrong. I was incorrect earlier. There are encounter themes for the new official encounter in PokeMMO. I have never seen these, and I know that if I've never seen these, there's a really good chance that a lot of you guys haven't seen them as well. So if you want an in-game encounter theme, they do exist. Remind me if these should be linked in the description in the YouTube video. If they aren't linked, yell at me in the comments. You have full permission to yell at me, okay? But yeah, here's an example of some of them made by Hyper, the moderator. You have Pokemon Swamp. You've got the Peter Griffin, of course. Some Giratina act. They're all animated too, which is like these are even more beautiful than the previous encounter themes. I've never seen these. Magikarp. Look at this. That's honestly this one's actually maybe my favorite. The Peter Griffin one is so dumb that I like it, but this one's actually really good. The whole different animation so good. The Furret. The Viridian Forest. These are really pretty, man. The Snorlax one is up there for me. Very, very, very good. Dragonite. Shiny Dragonite. Blaziken, if you're this is a pretty cool one. Blaziken and Lucario fighting. Umbreon. A lot of people love that. City. Like, these are really good, man. I've never seen these. Haven't heard anybody talk about these. I'm going to install one of these as soon as possible. This is a big deal, man. Like, it's dumb, but simple little aesthetic things make a massive difference on your, like, vibe and feeling when playing a game. Looking at your screen and like seeing things you enjoy, things that boost your it's like having a clean house. Like, some people like really need that, you know, or like things that you enjoy in your house, right? So that's a really cool, good shout out from Fly Happy, and my apologies for the mistake. Hopefully this resource will help some of you guys get some cool visuals in your PokeMMO game, you know? Okay, someone in chat said, no joke, a weird mixed Tyranitar is doable. I agree. I love mixed Tyranitar. I love naive or, you know, sassy or brave, something like that for like assault gear. I love slotting on Fire Blast. I love looking up Ice Beam, etc., etc. You're saying if there is timid Tyranitar in these PvP stats, I will eat my words. 8%? Okay, you're a demon. You're a fucking Giga Brain. You're at Nesno in chat. You are 5 billion IQ. What? I love a mixed TTAR. What do you mean timid? What the fuck? Where is Spidget? I need a PvP Giga Chad to explain to me what is happening. Now, I still want plus attack for PVM and PvP. Like, I would like to, like, you need the minus attack against the pumpkin boss is gonna hurt. I don't think you can use that. I literally don't think you can beat the boss with that, but we'll see. What is Timid TTAR? What is it doing in PvP? The SY Super Old Sand team has Scarf TTAR Full Timid. What's the moveset? I love it. I'm interested in learning more. Thank you, Nesno, for the heads up. That's so funny. Send me a straight up Poke paste. Let me get this on. I'm gonna get this on stream as soon as possible. 10 Season Sand by SY. Let me see this. Here, one sec. Sorry, fuck it, we're doing it live, so apologies for the delay, but we do it live. Let me see this fella. Here. Okay, so here's the rest of the team. All right, so we got ourselves Custapberry Metagross, love that. Stealth Rock Explosion, Conk, love that. Reuniclus, Life Orb, oh my god, Giga Chad, Trick Room team. D-Dance Gyarados on a Trick Room team. I love what this guy's doing. This is heinous, and I love it. Let's see, okay. TTAR, let me see this. Tyranitar, Timid. It's full special, dude. Choice Scarf, 252 Spatat, 252 Speed, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Power Gem, Flamethrower. This team is fucking sick. Holy shit. Terra type rock. Okay, huge. Wow. What a weird. SY is a Chinese player. I don't know his full tag. This team is so old that it's from before hidden abilities were added. Gotcha. I don't know if it works anymore, but that is pretty crazy. That is pretty interesting. That's so neat. I think for the heads up. You learn something new every day in PokeMMO, man. That is a cool piece of information. Pat, you sometimes regret, for lack of a better word, that you neglect the main account? This is a really good question. I'm sure a lot of people like wonder this exact same thing. I have over 9,000 hours on the main account, so a lot of people looked at it that as like a wasted time, or like, oh, you know, you're playing the Iron Man account, Patrouski, now. Like, do you miss the main? Unironically, I can say with 1,000% confidence, no. I'm happy playing PokeMMO. I'm enjoying the Iron Man account. I did the very similar thing with RuneScape. I think I'm a person who has very little sunken cost fallacy. It depends, to be fair. Not on everything, but with video games, on old school RuneScape, I maxed a main account, and I didn't mean to quit it, but I ended up quitting it to play an Ultimate Iron Man. I did a very similar thing. I just play whatever is fun. It's why whenever I try to tell people, like, hey, I'm playing PokeMMO because I think it's the best Pokemon MMO by far. It's not just because I have the time into it, right? I put 20,000 hours in old school RuneScape and then dropped it like a fucking feather. I don't know. Something you drop, right? I dropped it to play PokeMMO again. Like that. Like that's really all it is. Like it's just I want to play what I enjoy. Any time spent having fun is, in my opinion, time spent well on this planet. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion. So I honestly don't regret, and I don't really miss the main at all. I love the main. I love the account. Don't get me wrong. I love the account, but I'm just happy on the Iron Man. Why would I worry about something else? You know, if I'm happy here. You know, it's a great question to talk about, though. Dude, speaking of Nidorans, and I'm breeding so many Nidorans today, T Jumba, dude, shout out to you. 6x31 modest. The fact that you kept this alpha is crazy. Yeah, T Jumba and Sat said it took ages. I'm breeding a 6x31 alpha right now on my Iron Man account, and it is easily the hardest breed I've ever done on the account by far, and probably one of the hardest things I've done on the account. This is insane. This is like, it's so impressive. It's so, some people will just see a 6x31, you know, alpha, you know, whatever. But on an Iron Man account, to keep the alphaness all the way through the breeds is really, you have to catch so many alphas, and then to get them all in the right egg group, you have to have played for, to do this, you have to have played for months since Iron Man kind of began 3 months ago, and then also catch every single alpha that has spawned since then, and also catch every single like field and monster egg group. Like, this is so impressive. 6x31 alphas are so hard, dude, on Iron Man. 5x31 with nature is hard enough, let alone keeping it alpha the whole breed is ridiculous. Congratulations, man. I'm hoping to join you very, very soon with something very special on my end as well. Alrighty, fellas, I feel like that is the perfect place to call it. I cannot wait for episode, this is 18 that I'm recording right now for. I'm pretty ahead, so apologies. 18 of the Iron Man is going to be beautiful. I am so happy with what happened. I don't want to spoil. If you watched it live, hell yeah. If not, keep an eye out for episode 18 of the Iron Man account, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for PokeMMO videos every single day. Twitch down below if you're interested in that. Streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord, if you want to go above and beyond and support the content. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations, as well as Factor subs are really amazing and allow me to be here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully your daily source of PokeMMO news, tips, tricks, and information was helpful today. That's all I'm trying to be here to do, is be a good resource for people and be positive and show you the beautiful side of PokeMMO. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno.